highlighted four areas, and I'll demonstrate three of them today, that AI is a really, really good tool for. One of them is the bugaboo of data. Everybody on the call that has ever dealt with trying to get clean employee data, where every employee is in a job code with a job description, and that matches to a job range. Even very large, sophisticated organizations have data challenges to figure out how to revise your job descriptions and even get them into a system to think about operating on them. They may exist in Word documents or PDF documents or spreadsheets. In doing all of that, getting the data to a place where you can actually use it in a practical way is often one of the most frustrating parts of the job of compensation professional. I won't be able to demonstrate that today because it's so unique in every characteristic. I'll demonstrate the other three things, though. How can you leverage AI to improve the quality and consistency of job descriptions? How can you match internal jobs to benchmark jobs? And then how can you use AI to accelerate the process of building out a job architecture? There's a few guiding principles that I'd recommend for you that we follow. One is leverage purpose-built AI. So many of the things I'm going to share today, you could do an approximation with a public LLM like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a great tool, and its counterparts. The latest one that came around was the Chinese version DeepSeek. Lots of competition. That's good for us as customers of the technology. But their general purpose. They look at all language ever created to train their models, where you can actually have much more purpose-built solutions using a methodology called retrieval augmented generation, or RAGs. And that's the way we use, which is you try to shape the output of the large language model to meet a specific task by giving it examples or context for what you want it to create. If you don't do that, you're going to end up with a lot more work and a lot more risk. The second principle that we recommend and that we support is to protect your data. So many of the models for companies that are pushing AI solutions is to get your data and figure out how to use it and leverage it to create value for themselves and others. Our philosophy is that any of our customer data, whether it be job descriptions, job architecture, pay ranges, pay structures, that data should only be leveraged by you and for you. So we will always protect your data. We don't share models to train large language models within a given customer's environment. We'll use your data to improve your result, but we won't use it to improve some other customer's result. The third principle is that AI suggests and you decide. We're not ready for any meaningful actions in compensation to be turned over to an AI agent. And I don't know when we'll be there. Maybe we will at some point. Maybe you'll just get more confidence in the AI suggestions over time so that you spend less time reviewing it. But at least where we're at today, AI should never be relied on to make a decision. It should make your decision process a lot faster. And then the final one, I think, is something that we see more and more, is that if you apply all of your traditional methodologies, some of which are compromises based on the challenges in comp, if you apply all of those and take advantage, and not really take advantage of the new tools, then you'll fall short.